guys, how are you? I hope you all are doing fine and studying hardly and smartly also. So, in the previous lecture, we learned about top dog versus puppy dog and maximum strategy. So, and we completed it. So, in this lecture, we will be discussing about the sub games. Okay, so let's start sub games. So, what is sub game? Actually, it is a part of extension form of game only. Like we have studied the extension form earlier, game tree. So, it is a part of it only. So, if I tell you by the example, so you know that here we take simultaneous game tree, and here sequential games. Okay. So, if I draw the game tree here, it will be like A, let A be any player, and the choices be like movie or concert. We take movie, concert again, and A is husband. Okay. Okay, so now here come the decision nodes. So now again it go further, movie, concert, and there is some payoffs, 0 0 0 0 2 1. But is it simultaneous game? No, it's not simultaneous game, as I've already told you that in simultaneous game you have to draw one line, dotted line here, or dotted oval. You can draw any one of it. Okay, when there is a dotted line or oval, then it will be considered as a simultaneous game. Otherwise it will be considered as a sequential game. So similarly, if I take same example in the case of sequential game, MC, okay, decision nodes, again here I forgot to write B. Here B will come. So B is 5 here. Okay. And again MC, same thing, 0 0 0 0 2 1. So now if you see that there is no oval type of dotted line or straight dotted line, so it's a sequential game. So this is the basic thing which differentiates sequential from simultaneous while drawing the game tree. Okay, so if you see that this is only one game, so I can just put it under one rectangle or square. Okay, but now if you see here, it is a sequential game, that first someone is doing something, then some other is playing his move. So it's like this. So if you see that how many games are in this I can see that there are 3 games. How 3 games? Okay, so first game is this, second game is this, and third game is this. So this will be considered as sub game 1, and other two will be considered as sub game 2 or sub game 3. Okay, so this is the basic difference of sub games. These are the sub games. Okay, so if I come to theory, a sub game is a part of extensive form beginning with a decision node and including everything that branches out to the right of it. Okay, that branches out to the right of it. So a proper subgame. Now we will talk about what is a proper subgame. A proper subgame is a game that starts at a decision node not connected to another in an information set. So if we see it conceptually, it means that that player who make move first in proper subgame know the action of the player, know the actions played by the other that have lead up to that point. Okay, so if we see in this example, so you can, if I tell you what is proper subgames in this example, so it is, if we go by the definition, it is the one which start with the decision node. Okay, this is the decision node, and it ends with information set. Okay, that means it ends with the payoff set. Okay, so it is ending with the payoff set. It is not ending with A, B, or C or the other player further subgames. Okay, so this is the subgame which has a decision node and it is ending with the information set. So this is called proper subgame. Okay, so in simultaneous, you can see in simultaneous there is only one proper subgame, that is the game itself. But here, if you see here, there are three subgames, three proper subgame. That is, one is the whole game itself. Okay, and two subgames starting with decision node where player B takes decision. Okay, and two subgames started with decision node where player B is taking the decision. Okay, so in this there are three proper subgame and here only one proper subgame. Okay, because it is a simultaneous game, we cannot say it as a decision node because both are taking the decision simultaneously, so it is all ending with the information only. So here it is only one proper subgame, and if you see here, here it is three proper subgames. So now we will move on to subgame perfect Nash equilibrium. Okay, so what is subgame perfect Nash equilibrium? It is a strategic profile that contributes a Nash equilibrium for every proper subgame. So this will be more clear by the example. So we will start off with the example. Also theory doesn't come in exam, so you don't have to worry to go much into theory. So we will go into example. Okay. Okay, so you are given that I am telling the question, listen to me carefully. Suppose wife has first move in which she can select either to stay home or to go out. Okay, so we are just making with the question only. So wife is the first mover and she has the choice either to stay home or to go out. So this is stay home, we are taking S, and this is go out, we are taking O. Okay, so and she is the first mover. Okay, now let's read on further. If she chooses to stay home, game ends and each get 1.5. Okay, if she chooses to stay home, game will end over here and both husband and wife will get 1.5 1.5. Okay, now let's again move further. But if she chooses to go out, then wife and husband play a simultaneous move game in which each player chooses ballet or football match. Okay, and you know the rest of the story because we have already done this ballet and football, or you can say movie or concert. So that's why I'm telling you that. So I'm drawing from now. Here, if she go out, then again game start, and again they will play simultaneous game. So it doesn't matter if you write here husband or wife, because it's a simultaneous game. So here husband. Okay, to show it that it is a simultaneous, I draw a dotted line here. Again ballet football, B for ballet, F for football. Okay, then again husband has two choices, ballet football, ballet football. Okay, so now you know the payoff matrix: 2 1 0 0 0 0 1 2. So now what the question is asking now. Okay, the first part is that draw the game tree or the extensive form of the game. We have already done this. There's no issue. We have already done the first part. This is the first part. And if I have to mark the sub games also, I can mark like this. This is the sub game. This is your sub game 1, and this whole is your sub game 2. Okay, there are two sub games in this question. Okay, so first part is complete. Second part is that write down strategy set of each player. Okay, so now you have to write down the strategy set. Okay, let's see how do we write the strategy set. Strategies set for the above game which we are discussing right now. Okay, so first we have to see what is the strategy set for the husband. What husband had the choices to choose from. So if you see that husband has two choices only. Okay, husband has only two choices. If you can see from here, husband has only two choices, that is ballet or football. So you can directly write ballet or football. Now we come to strategy set of wife. Now what choices do wife has? Okay, so there can be four choices. Okay, so I'll tell you how the four choices will come. So four choices is like the wife has four options. Like the first choice is between stay home and go out, and second choice is between ballet and football. So we have to first do this stay home and ballet and stay home and football. So SB, SF, similarly stay outside when she go outside. So OB, outside and ballet, and OF, outside and football. So guys, there is one term coming SF. Practically it is not possible that you can stay home and play football. So don't go into practical sense much. Okay, this is just theoretical sense, and you have to write like this only. Okay, so I'm just taking the example of ballet football. You can, if you take something other, so it will match practically also, but in the theory you know what to write. Okay, and how to make this irrespective of what is the practical sense of question come. You don't have to apply your practical sense, you just have to go to your theory part only. Okay, so now yeah, our second part is also complete. So now comes the main part, that find the sub game perfect Nash equilibrium. Okay, so now we will do our part. So now to find the sub game perfect Nash equilibrium, we have to first solve the smallest game and then move on to the larger game. So first we will solve this SG1. Okay, and you very well know that how do we solve SG1. Okay, so we have to just find out the Nash equilibrium of SG1. So if you write down it in a matrix form, you will get like this. Okay, and pair of matrix will be written as this 1 comma 2. So if you also see by the underline method, you get 2 Nash, or if you remember also you get 2 Nash. And also you can see from here also, like if wife chooses football, what will husband choose from football or ballet? What will husband choose? Okay, so husband is uh, wait, yeah, husband has the second choice. So what is bigger, 2 or 0, 1 or 0? So he will always go with 1. Now wife chooses football, what will husband choose, 0 or 1? 0 or 2? So he will already always choose 2. So you get this and this, to these two Nash equilibrium. Okay, so now your first game is solved. You get 2 Nash, that is BB and FF. These were the solution of SG1. So now we will move on to SG2. So now if you can see the game, I'm just showing you the game also. So here you can see the game. So if I draw a diagram only from here only, so it will be modified as now. This will remain same, but we solved the second game and we got two answers, that was BB and FF. Okay, so this was stay home and it was out, and now we got two solutions for this game, that is 2 1 or 1 2. 2 1 is BB and 1 2 is FF. Okay, and also if you write H over here na, then you have to interchange here also. Just remember this small thing, otherwise it doesn't matter much. Okay, just remember this thing, otherwise your question may get wrong. Okay, so now we have concluded our game 3 into this much only. So now we were left with this much only. So now we have to solve this now. So what we can do, we can further separate this. Don't worry, we will again separate this into two parts. SO 1.5 1.5 2 comma 1, BB second, SO here same 1.5 1.5, here it will be 1 comma 2, that is FF. So now listen to me carefully. So now we will solve these two. So if you see, now wife has the choice and first outcome is of wife. So what will wife choose in comparison with 1.5 and 2? She will always go with 2. And what is 2 associated with? It is associated with O. So she will go out and choose ballet. Okay, so if you can write, I am telling you the trick. Just write O, which you got uh, from here by dividing it into much lower. Then write down the second solution, which was of the solution of the first subgame, which was BB. Okay, cool. So you know this is the outcome for wife, and after that when wife chooses to go out, then both the husband and wife chooses ballet comma ballet. Okay, so first choice will be of wife and second is of husband. Okay, so it is like this. So if I have to write for the wife now, so wife has already, I have told you that wife has four choices. So if you see from here, if you take from wife and wife, it will be OB. From here also you can see, go out and choose ballet, and husband has only two choice. And what does her husband choose? That is B. Similarly, what will you do here? 1.5 or 1? She will already choose 1.5. I already told you that it is not practical, but we are going through theoretical science. You have to don't apply your practical science over here. Okay, so S, and similarly, what is the uh, solution of the SG1? That is FF. Also, you can write directly from here also. So this is for wife, and this is for husband. So if you write from here, you will get SF comma F. Okay, so now if you want to, now you have to, your answer is solved. You just have to finally conclude your SPNE, that is sub game perfect Nash equilibrium, and write all the three, all the two, sorry. OB comma B comma SF comma F. So this is your sub game perfect Nash equilibrium, and this is how you are gonna solve it. Okay, this should be your presentation. Also write some English and you will get full marks. So this was the first approach, and if you also want to solve from the second approach, which is the matrix form, so you know how to draw a matrix. I am drawing it directly for you. Okay, so I am taking husband here, and I will make out 4 column. I will take 5 here, and you will write all the strategy set of 5 over here. SP, SF, OB, OF. And what is for the husband? B and F. B, F. Okay, so now if you write out their outcome, it will be very easy, and I have taught you earlier also this. So now wife is choosing stay out in ballet. So this will be like she is staying home and choosing ballet. Okay, and what is for staying home and choosing ballet is for 1.5 1.5. Actually every payoff will be of stay home will be 1.5 and 1.5 irrespective of the fact whether husband chooses ballet or football, or whether she chooses ballet or football. Okay, so these four grades will be same only, 1.5, 1.5, because the game ends here if she stays at home, so we cannot write anything other than this here. Okay, but now here comes the catch. So now wife is going out and choosing ballet, and choosing ballet. And what is husband choosing? Husband is choosing first ballet. So this will be 2 comma 1. Okay. Similarly, if you see here, wife is going out, and wife is choosing ballet. But now what is husband choosing? Football. And what is it? 0 comma 0. Similarly, here 0 comma 0, and here 1 comma 2. So therefore, if you also want to find out from here, so if you see here from underline method, you will get that if husband chooses ballet. Okay. So what will wife chooses from this? Obviously 2. So first will be SPNE. First will be, what is this? OB and B. Now similarly, if we take, if husband chooses F. Okay. So she has choices between 2. That is 1.5, 1.5. It's the same. But she won't go for ballet because husband has chosen football. And also this is not the practical part, but if we go to theory, both will come, but we will only consider football part because husband is choosing football here. So it will be coming as SF comma F. Okay guys, so that was it for the game theory, and game theory has ended. And there are few questions, or just there are many questions left for practice, which we will discuss after completing our course. So for now I have just told you the basic and how to perform question. You can also try question by yourself, and ask your query or doubt in the comment section. Okay, so practice more question, as much question as you can. It will only enhance your skill. So thank you guys, that was all for game theory, and game theory is ended theoretically, but the practical part is left, which will be we will be covering afterwards when our syllabus gets over. Okay, so theoretically game theory is over, and I told you some practical part also, but we will do more because this is not the, I will take to higher level. This is good level, but we will be discussing higher level so that you won't lack anywhere. Okay guys, so thank you guys for watching, and study regularly and study hard. Okay guys, bye.